All right, man. What's going on, you guys, man? Steph, I'm back with another video. This is gonna be part one of this video, and I'm gonna finish the rest later. I gotta go to work and stuff like that. So I made a video saying you don't have, why men hate on each other for no reason, right? And someone in my comment section on the YouTube side would say, yeah, yo, you're not kidding, man. I get the slick remarks, the side eyes, just overall jealousy and stuff like that. And another part he said that was disturbing to me was like, I avoid them at all costs, but I still have to deal with them. And I simply commented, man, I was like, bro, you don't have to deal with that crap. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to deal with the bull crap and the jealousy. You always can move away because there's always something better out there for you. And which is true, right? A lot of men, stick around and deal with it. Meanwhile, you trying to think of a way to do better and be positive and stuff like that. And you cannot do that because you always got a hating dude over here and someone always saying slick stuff. And I tell people all the time, man, don't be like how I was. Just move away. Right? Move away. Especially too, you're in a job setting, man. You can always go to HR and transfer. Yeah, there may be chances that you may like lose more money. You may lose money, but getting peace of mind is gonna gain you more than where you at. Right? And he was like, yeah, you're right, bro. You saying that, you're right. And I told him, there's something better out there for you. No, don't ever stick around. And I want men to really understand that. Don't stick around. Because that's what I was doing. Before I really just left, and I didn't even realize this stuff earlier on, I was dealing with negativity and garbage and stuff, but until that one day, I found something, because at that time I was pursuing acting, and I was doing Wednesdays classes like on camera. And then my acting coach at the time, shout out to Chris Cordana, he told me, why don't you just come to advanced classes on Mondays? But I could have done it and still did overnight, but it was just so annoying dealing with these negative people at my job. So what I did was I just simply transferred to morning shift hours, man. And it worked out for me because I was really rocking at that time. I was going to more auditions because, okay, since I had work in the morning and I leave at like 3:30 or 2:30, I still have the rest of the day myself. Mind you, this was back in Long Island, New York. And I was going to auditions in the city. And I was still able to, how do I say it as well? I was still able to make morning classes. My advanced classes on Monday. Sorry, I just woke up, whatever. And I'm glad I did that because not only that, at first I was losing a little bit of money, but I wasn't really tripping off of that. My father was at the time because he doesn't understand anything. He doesn't understand how to let go to grow and stuff like that. But when I let go of that graveyard hours, at first the money wasn't really kicking in and I got a raise. And then on top of that too, when they threw me to a whole nother department and made me a lead, I was gaining way more money. And that's because of me just leaving and honestly just being really consistent on the job. I was doing way more for that corny company by myself than being around a group of nasty mechanics who really just wasn't doing anything but just throwing shade. I'm talking about like the setup guys. And that's what I want you guys to do, man. Sometimes you just gotta just sacrifice a little bit. Sacrifice for a couple months. And everything will work out in your favor. And that's what I did, bro. And I want you guys to do the same thing. Always understand there's possibilities out there. Don't be like this dude. Yeah, you know, you're avoiding it at all costs and you staying to yourself, but your surroundings is keeping you locked in from, you know, the overall vision. And when you're not getting away from that garbage, it's not going to get you further than what you think. And then sometimes you're not going beyond your horizon. And I want guys to really understand, bro, move away from it. Let it go. Because it's always going to be better there. It's always going to be a lot better when you just get away from those garbage people. And that's what I did, man. I don't ever talk to those guys ever again. I'm doing way better. I'm on the West and everything. And do the same, bro. You know, sometimes the risk there, without no reward, there's no sacrifice. That's really it, man. I'm going to finish the rest of this video. What's going on, bro? I'm back with the other video, man. Sorry, I'm like scruffy today and all this other stuff. I've been grinding. But, you know, continuation with the video, man. Like I was talking about with the dude, I was telling him, bro, why are you destroying yourself trying to avoid the garbage people who give you these side eyes, say jealous things, you know, always want to try to tick you and get you off your skin. Meanwhile, bro, you could easily just move away. You know, it's really that simple, bro. It's really that simple just to move away from the nonsense, man. Especially too when you at a job, bro. Like, a job where you at is not your forever, right? And I had to tell myself that, bro, because see, in your head, that's what people want to make you seem like it's supposed to be like that, but it's really not. You really could just go down to HR and just switch times, right? Switch positions. And honestly, too, like in my situation, when I left that overnight graveyard shift and I lost 20% on my check, honestly, I gained more after that because of really just putting in the work in my department. And then they was like giving me a upper position to be a lead, to be like fully in charge of all 3 departments. But at that time I was moving to California. That was because I was doing the work. And that's what you guys got to understand. When you have clarity away from negative people, man, things turn out better for you. Things really turn out for the better for you. But you guys don't understand that, man. And you gonna be just like this dude over here, sitting there just trying to avoid the same people you work around every single day. Nah, man, come on. Don't do all that. Especially, too, when you're on your purpose. See, when I was rocking in acting classes and stuff like that, I was doing so well, but I was around this same garbage environment. But when I moved, there was more possibilities for me. You know, there was a lot more possibilities for me. And that's because all I did was just make a cold switch to go somewhere else. You see what I'm saying with this stuff, guys? All you gotta do is just tell yourself, nah, this is not where I'm gonna be, and I'm not gonna move away. I mean, I'm not gonna stick around with this nonsense behavior. Hell nah, man. It make no sense. All because of a hater's mindset. All because of a dude have issues with you just because of the way you look, the way you walk, the way you talk. even the way you just do things. I always say it like this, bro. People got their own ways of living their life. Why does it affect you? See, that's the problem with like stupid people. Like the dude who I always mention in my videos, he always try to make it seem like, no, this is the way how it's got to be and you have to live it this way. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Because everybody has a free thinking. Everybody has their own way of doing things. Because if that was the case, man, everybody would be successful on YouTube. If that was the case, everybody would be a successful actor, rapper, writer, I like to say. In anything. But it doesn't work like that. Because why? Everybody has their own journey in life. And that's the problem with this one guy. And that's why I make an example out of him so much so you guys don't do that. See, my thing is always being a free thinker. Always thinking outside of the box. You can take whatever I say as it goes, but you gotta look at life like this. Do you really want to be stuck doing what you want, doing things you hate? Do you guys want to be stuck with a nasty woman who don't even respect you? Do you guys want to be stuck with your baby mama who always trying to boss you around and straight trying to get on your nerves? Nah, man. There's always something better out there for you. Always understand that. There's always something better out there for you. That's why I'm thankful for my dad, man. He helped me he got me out of Long Island, New York, man. I appreciate him so much. Without him, I wouldn't be in Cali, man, making the moves that I'm making, man. Having clarity. I miss that man so much, but at the same time, if it wasn't for him, bro, I'd be like a lot of you dudes with y'all baby mama, you know, going back and forth with each other, arguing, no respect level. You paying all this crazy money on child support, you know, man, come on, bro. Not meeting beautiful women. You got this mid-6 pregnant, man, come on. Or you got your boss yakking at you, you know, lying to you, promising you things that you ain't ever, never gonna get till 10 years later. And you're gonna be like, man, this is bull crap. That's how I was thinking, man. I was like, why? And my thing was like this, why am I working at a job building somebody else's company up instead of doing something for myself? That's why I tell you guys, do not be like me. Yeah, the paycheck is good at that time, but ownership and financial freedom, man, is just the key. Because, man, the way people out here, man, they not thinking, man. They angry, bitter, dealing with women who don't even want them. You got dudes out here, man, sleeping with these big girls. What the fuck? Because they're not even attracting the most beautiful women out there. Come on, bro. You don't want to be like that. You want to walk with your held high. You want to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, I did that because I knew there was something better. And you always going to think about it. Because why? Because people love to hurt people. But at the same time, when you completely move away from that, man, you know, that person only hurt themselves. Got to think different. And to the guy, man, who comment, man, don't sit there and hurt yourself every single day trying to avoid negative people at your job, bro, man. You can always continue hustling and move somewhere else. Because then you look around, you're like, wow, you know what? Man, me just listening to Steph, man, just moving to a different area in my life, man. Life is better. I know it's hard. I know, like, bro, trust me. I know it's hard, bro. I know it's hard to just pack up and leave and to move away from your family. From a job, I tell people like this, I don't give a fuck about that crap. Job is a job. But, you know, from your family, your friends, you You know, you want to get you know, that security blanket, but I'm telling you, sometimes getting off that security blanket, man, is the best thing that's ever gonna happen to you. Trust me. Like, even my mom, I'm not ever going back home. Why would I ever go back home to the hood for? What? Gotta keep fighting, bro. Keep fighting for peace, a better life. That's what life is all about, being at peace. That's why I say, let the blue pill people think what they want to think, man. Just avoid them. And just play dumb, play stupid. So you find the right people around you you smart with, and you build and grow with. That's all for the video, man. I'm gonna go get this oil change, car wash, inside and out. Clean this car out, clean the inside of this, get rid of this negativity, man. There's always negativity everywhere, but you know, keep your car clean, keep your house clean, man.